Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Let me tell you something, guys. There are a lot of people out here that are the main reason for their own self-destruction. Can't think straight, can't critically think, can't solve problems. Always somebody else's fault for things that happen in their life. And some people say they can't take it no more. And a lot of times they take themselves out of here, which is unfortunate, but it's a reality. But when these people are parents and they involve the lives of other people that don't ask to be here, that's a whole different ball game. And it's a whole different accountability that needs to be taken hold. Enter this chick right here. Lord have mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, this boogie-headed chick you see up here, her name is Shanice Willingham, 24 years old, from Hillsborough County, Florida. Shout out. And this woman felt as though she had enough of life. This is a mother of three. And the three children also play a role in what we're about to talk about. This woman at 24 years old is a mother of three. Got into an argument with her family over child care, I guess watching the kids. So what does she do? She gets mad, storms out. She can't take it no more. So the viable thing to her to do to solve the problem is to go to a public pool with her children, three little babies, and try to drown herself and them. But of course, you had to live stream it. Check this out. I told you before, the Juggernaut is real and the Juggernaut is dangerous. And the Juggernaut is stupid as hell. Take a look.
First up at 6, we've got a Valrico mother under arrest now after live streaming one of the worst things imaginable. Last night, 24-year-old Shanice Willingham broadcast to the world that she'd had it with family life and would be ending it for herself and for her children. And she almost did, but thankfully witnesses stepped in to save them all. Fox 13's Evan Axel makes it live at the Hillsborough County Courthouse to explain how this all went down. Evan.
Well, she had an argument with her family over childcare and said that she couldn't take it anymore. Well, she made sure that everyone knew what she was about to do, and that ultimately may have saved their lives.
Even when I was
Shanice Willingham had her mind made up.
It's never a break. I never had a support system, so who the hell am I going to leave them with?
This is an Instagram live stream that Hillsborough deputies are using as part of their investigation. It shows Shanice walking with her kids to a community pool just after 1 Thursday morning. On it, she says she loves her kids.
I'm right here at the pool. It's so beautiful at the pool, y'all. It's so beautiful.
Just after that, court documents say she used a rope to tie herself to the children, who are aged 3, 2, and 8 months, and jumped into the deep end of the pool on Sacramento Street in Valrico. Family members who arrived by car jumped the fences and pulled the 4 people out, saving all of them. She was arrested by deputies and appeared on Thursday afternoon at a child custody hearing from her jail cell. Their father, Theo Williams, tried to get custody, saying he was not involved in what happened. But attorneys for the children argued he had known about her mental health issues and never tried to stop them from being around her.
They just said that I had knowledge of her mental health.
Yeah, so you're asking them.
I told them that I didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
At a second hearing today, a judge agreed to hold her in custody until a formal hearing is held on whether she can be safely let out.
She'll be held at no bond until we can have that hearing.
She has previous mugshots for other family-related incidents. But in this case, HCSO detectives say she had an argument with family members over childcare.
There was a reach out for help of the live stream, and we can be so grateful for the people that took that seriously and listened, and then were able to jump in when support and help was needed of literally life-saving measures.
The Crisis Center of Tampa Bay does want to take this opportunity to remind anybody in a crisis that there are multiple local hotlines that can be called for anyone in need of desperate help. There is a pretrial detention hearing scheduled for Monday morning at 9 a.m. to determine if she's going to remain behind bars as this court process begins to ramp up. She's going to have to face charges of attempted first-degree murder. They could land her they could see her spend the rest of her life behind bars if she's found guilty. Mark?
Yeah, certainly sounds like it. So sad all the way around. I'm glad the kids are okay. Evan, thank you.
Ain't that something? You going to live stream your complaints about your family while walking your children and trying to put yourself and your children in a watery grave. How stupid is that? There's a difference between crazy and controlled crazy. That was controlled crazy. That was a cry for attention if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Stupid shit. Let me show you this article. Valrico, Florida is where this happened. It says a Valrico woman is accused of trying to kill her 3 young children. It says what we know so far. According to court documents, Shanice Willingham, age 24, got into an argument over the phone with the father of her 3 children. They didn't mention that in the media thing. Ages 3, 2, and 8 months. As the argument ensued, her mother tried to get her to calm down, encourage her to get out the house with the 3 children. Just go for a walk, I guess. Willingham allegedly called her child's father back and told him to pick up the kids, and when he refused, she, according to court documents, loaded her children in a wagon, walked them to the community pool while posting a live stream on her Instagram page. In the video, Willingham was telling everybody that this was her last goodbye and she could not take it anymore, and also she loved her kids so much, but she could not leave them behind because no one can take care of them and they wouldn't be safe. So they would be safe with God. That's why she's talking about taking them to the pool. She then entered the secured pool area by lifting her children over the fences. While in the pool area, Willingham called her mother on FaceTime and told her that she loved her before turning the camera around to show her mom that she was at the pool. Attention. See the BS? Digging deeper. According to court documents, Willingham sat on the side of the pool, used a rope to tie her and her children together so that they can all be bound together after entering the pool. Records state that neither Willingham nor any of her children knows how to swim. Of course not. When Willingham saw a white SUV pull into the parking lot, court documents state that she pulled all 3 children and herself into the pool in an attempt to kill herself and the kids. Willingham and her children were found submerged in the water in the deep end of the pool, which was marked as being 6 feet deep. Witnesses told investigators they saw Willingham throw the kids into the pool before she went in. A witness jumped the locked fences and entered the pool, rescuing the 2 toddlers and their mother. Another witness was able to rescue the 8-month-old girl from the water. Investigators said Willingham admitted to wanting to end her life and killed her children at the same time by using rope that she had attached to a life ring, life-saving flotation device in the pool area, or tie her or her children to her so they could all drown together. What we know, it is unclear if any injuries the children had suffered. What's next? It says Willingham has been charged with 3 counts of attempted murder, and a judge ordered her to be held without bond ahead of a pre-trial detention hearing scheduled for Monday. Willingham also appeared on Thursday afternoon at a child custody hearing from her jail cell. The father of her children, Theo Williams, tried to win custody, saying he was not involved in what happened, but attorneys for the children argued he had known about her mental health issues and never tried to stop them from being around her. They just said, I had knowledge of her mental health. He told the judge, I told them I didn't know. I didn't know that. What you can do. Oh, it's talking about crisis, if somebody has crisis. But anyway, that's the story. Walk down there, FaceTime. Mom just told her to get out with the kids, just relax, walk it off or whatever. She puts the kids in the wagon. All right, Mom. Walks, gets on Instagram Live, bitching and complaining to a bunch of strangers that don't care nothing about you and want to see some drama go off. Talking to them telling them all her fucking business. Get to the pool. Had these kids all excited. You know what I mean? You heard the little kids laughing. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at the water. All this other type of shit. You sitting on the edge of the pool. Then you FaceTime your mom. Let her know where you're at. Oh, Mom, I'm going to end it all. I can't take this. Hit your baby daddy up. You caused this. All this other dumb shit. Witnesses see you. You jump in the pool when people try to stop you. You jump in the pool. People got to jump out. Get you and these babies out of the pool. Now you in jail looking stupid as hell. Makes no sense. It was all a thirst for attention. Makes no damn sense. Now there's some people that be like, oh, this struggling mother, she couldn't take it. Let me tell you something. I call bullshit on all that. I call bullshit on all that. Because if he had took those kids like you told him to take them kids, none of this would have happened. Now they talking about she got mental illnesses. Yeah, everybody does nowadays that do crazy crimes out here. Everybody does. That right there was controlled crazy. You had it with family life. Right? Never had a support system, but you kept having babies by the same dude. So yeah, the first baby, was he supporting you? Enough the way you had another one with him. Then a third one. Ain't even, 8 months old? Now all of a sudden, a light switch flips. I'm done with this shit. You so angry you was willing to kill your kids and yourself from a temporary situation. Dumb. Stupid as hell. I'm not lenient with that. I can't feel it. I don't give a damn what I went through or whatever. I never figured that my problems I would put on my children. Your mom was there. You could have talked to her and let her calm you down. But no, you took it to your own initiative because you wanted your own type of attention and you want to set some type of example by letting people know you're not to be trifled with, especially your baby daddy. So you went out there and did that shit. Makes no sense. But then again, what do you know? What does make sense with the Juggernaut female? I told you before, the Juggernaut real, the Juggernaut dangerous. This woman right here, Shanice Willingham, age 24, is no motherfucking exception. Species name, let's get it, it's Friday. Juggernautess, enough is enough. If she don't get her way, the kids will have to pay. Look at this big ass mess. You tried to drown these kids and yourself, which I honestly don't believe. She would have jumped in that water and tried to act like she drowned herself and her body would have kicked in and she would have got out and them kids would have probably most likely didn't survive. You go on a national thing, internet, the Monkey Shit Manifesto, Instagram, you go right up on that to show yourself killing kids in front of friends and people that just tune in to see what the hell you doing. You look stupid. You got on fucking Instagram with a fucking Jiffy Pop on. Disgusting. That right there is a thirst for attention. I can't take it. It's nighttime. You got babies walking up and down the street in a wagon looking for a place to kill them. Disgusting. I was showing no leniency. And then this dumbass dude, you know what I'm saying? Now the situation with him not getting the kids, I can understand it. I've been in situations like that. I don't know what the situation was. You know what I'm saying? But for him to say in court, oh, I want custody. I didn't know she was crazy. I didn't know she was crazy. Yeah, you did. That's why you're not with her. You knew it was issues with this girl. And then again, they said, oh, well, you should have did something or had some type of reasoning to why you didn't try to get the kids away from her. Let me tell you something. That's bullshit too. How hard do you think it is to get kids away from a woman that don't think nothing wrong with her, and then you got to prove something wrong with her? It cracks me up how they tell you all these avenues that you need to go through and stuff like this when it ain't that simple a lot of times. In my opinion, this guy is a dumbass. He is. Because you pumped 3 babies into a girl that you knew had issues, but you kept dealing with it. You know why? Because a lot of times, 99% of the time, the Juggernaut got that ill nana. You know what I mean? Juggernaut known for that wet. And that's part of the reason people fall for the trap out here. Either way, man, this shit is stupid. She's sitting up there. They got her talking out through the fucking port where the food go in. She's sitting there looking crazy as hell. My thing is this. If you're going through something as a person and you feel as though you can't take it no more, why do you have to broadcast that to the world of you torturing your children and taking them to their death? I don't understand it. Internet is the best thing that happened and the worst thing that happened to people. You see this all the time. People using an audience of strangers to inflict pain on themselves, their children, or both. I don't know who thought that was a good idea and when this stuff first started, but man, this is a mess. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm glad the baby's made it out, and I hope she don't never get them kids back. If anything, you wanted to die, hell, you can rot in jail for the rest of your fucking life. Because what you did is unacceptable and stupid, and it didn't have to happen. Talking about you ain't got no family base. You was right there with your mom. You left up out the house and tried to take you and your kids to Davy Jones' locker. The fuck out of here. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.